बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं हूं डॉक्टर मुनव्वर हुसैन और आप देख रहे हैं डिप्लोमेटिक एंड करंट अफेयर्स। नाज़रीन, फ़लस्तीन के ऊपर बात कर लेते हैं बिकॉज दिस इज़ वेरी सेंसिटिव इशू इन द सेंस that it is a long standing issue in the United Nations, like the Kashmir issue. And since the Pakistani media, international media, is focusing on Pakistani elections and the atrocities and genocide is going on in Palestine, so we must not forget this issue. So for this today I am very humbled that His Excellency has given me the time, Nader Alturk. Sir, thank you very much for your time. What is the current status of Palestine? What is going on in Gaza at this moment?
Assalamu alaikum. Thanks a lot, brother, again for giving the opportunity to be your guest. Genocide still continue, ethnic cleansing continue, crimes against humanity continued, and Israelis daily attack Palestinian innocent people, killed more and more children and women. Right now we have about 30,000 shaheed in Gaza, 400 shaheed in West Bank. We have about 70,000 injured people in Gaza, and there is a couple of thousand of injured people in West Bank. We have 10,000 missed under the rubble of the damaged buildings in Gaza. Until now, we are working hard to end this genocide, end this attack against our people, but the Israelis refuse to do that because they have plans in their mind to transfer people of Gaza out of Gaza and occupied whole of Gaza and rebuild settlements in Gaza to become part of their territories completely under their control without Gaza people. This takes us back to the history that Israel was established as a state on our Palestinian homeland following many of lies. One of the lies that Palestine, a land without people for people without land. So, according to that, they try to make their lies reality on the ground by transfer people of Palestinian people out of their homeland to make Palestine empty of Palestinians, to have enough space to receive more and more Zionist settlers from all the world to live in Palestine. This is the plan of Israelis actually.
How do you see the response given by the international community, especially the people of the West, the Muslim Ummah? They are sensitive regarding the Palestinian issue? Are they helping you at the level of their governments? The people, in fact, their hearts are running with the Palestinian people and their sentiments are going with the sentiments of the Palestinian people. How do you see the response of the international community as far as humanitarian aid and the political and diplomatic support is concerned?
First of all, to be clear, the people around the world are protesting in favor of Palestine, especially in Western countries. On the other hand, their leaders are blindly support the Israelis in their genocide against the Palestinian people. They still supply more and more weapons and bombs for the Israelis to kill more and more Palestinian children and women, innocent people in Gaza and whole Palestine. And they're supporting the plans of Israel and looking for the reaction of Israel as a right to defend themselves, and ignoring that 1,200 Israelis killed on 7th of October, and there is right now 30,000 Palestinians killed in Gaza. So is the life of 1,200 more precious of 30,000 of Palestinians? So if this is not racism, what is that? If this is not apartheid thinking and ideology, what is that? When you are not looking for the whole human beings are equal, not looking for all human beings' lives, it is precious and equal. This is a huge problem. We create more and more problem for the future. So, what we are looking for actually is getting justice, getting international law process in Palestine, human rights principles appear on Palestine, by getting our rights as a human, by getting the support of all humanity, not only Muslim Ummah, all humanity, to getting Palestinian independent state on the land of Palestine with Jerusalem as its capital, with the right of return of Palestinian refugees to their own homeland, according to 194 resolution, was created in 1948. This is what we're looking for. For humanitarian aid, actually, right now there is many of the humanitarian aid was generous from all our Muslim Ummah, all the human beings around the world send the humanitarian aid to Gaza. But the Israelis not allowed this humanitarian aid to pass the borders. And they warned the Egyptian people, the Egyptian government, if you make that humanitarian aid pass the borders, we're going to attack it by our bombings and destroy it. And this happened actually with many of, even it was come with, after security check by the Israelis, the attack, some humanitarian aid was getting by the United Nations, by UNRWA in Gaza, okay, that was attacked by the Israelis, even after they checked it and allowed it to pass to Gaza. So humanitarian aid is completely difficult issue because they are like to put our people in Gaza between different ways to die. Bleeding to death because there is no hospital to make the injured people recover, or giving any kind of medical support for the injured people, because they destroyed most of the hospitals and not allowed any medical aid to come to Gaza. There is second way to die is starving to death, because we have 600,000 Palestinians in north of Gaza without food since 7th of October until now. They only have very limited resources of food. Even they start eating the food of animals because there is no food between their hands. They start to drink the water, salt water of the sea because there is no water to drink. So according to that, many of people was having sickness with their kidney, died because there is no clean water to drink. The third way to die is by bombing and direct attack by the Israelis. And the only way to live is transfer outside of Gaza. This is the Israelis' plan. Transfer all the people out of Gaza to reach to what they are planned, actually, which is getting Palestinians out of Gaza. After that, Palestinian people out of West Bank. After that, maybe they're going to transfer the Palestinians who are living inside the border of Israel and holding the Israeli nationality, and later on going to Damish Aqsa Masjid to build their own, holy place, okay, in the land of Aqsa Masjid after Damascus, and change it to become only for the Jew, not for the Muslims. Later on, if they succeed on all of that, they're going to occupy, according to this plan, 100% of the land of Palestine, 100% of the land of Jordan, 100% of Lebanon, 100% of Kuwait, 75% of Syria, part of 45% of Iraq, 45% of Saudi Arabia, 35% of Egypt, part of Turkey, to establishing Greater Israel, which is the Nile, from Nile River to Furat River. So this is the Israeli plan. So to end this plan, this is devil plan. The end of that, damage all of that, start by the damage their plans in Gaza, by supporting Gaza to make the people live in peace in Gaza without being transferred to anywhere to become refugees for the second time in their lives.
His Excellency, if this is their plan, how the Western world is expecting that the Muslim world have a normal relationship with Israel? Is it possible that Muslim world, if they have such a plan of Greater Israel, which is covering more or less 7-8 Muslim countries, either fully or partially, would this situation would help to normalize relations with the Muslim world?
Just to be clear, there is a plan was established by Arabs plan in Arab League Summit in 2002, which is have very clear steps to have peace in our region. Speak about end occupation first. Second, establishing the state of Palestine with Jerusalem at its capital. Second. Third, facilitate the right of return for Palestinian refugees according to 194 resolution by United Nations in 1948. Fourth step, going to normalize the relationship between Arab countries and Israelis. Later on in 2007, this 2005 or 2007, in Muslim summit in Islamabad, this plan become Muslim Ummah plan, Muslim countries plan. So, which means if what happened according to this plan going to happen with Muslim countries, if they accept these 3 steps, the first step going to normalize the relationship between Muslim countries and Israelis. So this is what speaking about normalization, the relationship. We hope so. The Israelis accept peace and stability, accept and respect others, nations and other religions and other ethnic groups, and believe in dialogue, believe in creating better future for next generation. But actually, until now, we don't find real partner for peace in Israel's side. Even when there is a partner start to become a partner, Ishaq Rabin, they killed him. And who killed Ishaq Rabin right now? They are ruling right now in Israel. So there is no a partner for a peace. Americans start speak right now about 2-state solution. It is tricky ideas, tricky things until now, because it's not clear the border of the state of Palestine, what is the capital of the state of Palestine, they accept Jerusalem as capital, right of return of Palestinian refugees, Aqsa Masjid going to be under the Palestinian and Muslim Ummah control or not. This is all these things, it is still mystery, it is not clear by the Americans' ideas. On the other hand, even with this unclear idea, Israelis leaders refusing the idea itself, and they right now start speaking about launching a law refusing 2-state solution.
At the end, I would like to ask, since you are representing the Palestinian Authority in Pakistan, what is the solution and how that solution can be achieved in your point of view?
The solution is very simple. Insist, Israelis, insist the,
Not pressurize, only insist.
Insist, okay, and use all the power which we have between our hands, soft power, peaceful power, as Muslim Ummah and Muslim countries, as a humanity, against the Americans, against the British, against the other Western countries who are blindly support the Israelis, and give them the right to do what they do, their crimes against humanity, and run away with their crimes without any punishment, according to American veto in the United Nations, and make them accept the international law, principle of international law, principles of that all human beings, all human nations, all the nations around the world are equal. All the humans deserve to live in peace and stability, and respect the international law and respect the human rights principles to create better future for the next generation. Because keeping go from this circle of blood to next circle of blood, this circle of violence to next circle of violence, this will not make us reach as a human being to better future. It's going to make more problems, more conflict, more blood, and destroy the resources of humanity and not build the better future for the next generation. This is what we need to understand. If we succeed with that as a human being, everything going to be better for the next generations.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time and your precious analysis regarding the Palestinian issue.
Thank you very much, brother. Pakistan Zindabad, Palestine Zindabad.
Thank you.
Jazakallah.